What's happening, people? It's good to be back. Got a lot of things going on in my mind today, but I just wanted to say good to see you again if you're here and watching. I hope you like the white hair I'm going with. To me, I'm okay with it. It looks good. It looks natural. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. If you got white hair like me, I hope you're loving it too. It's very, very nice. So with that said, let's move into oh my gosh, I want to talk to you guys about movies. I want to talk to you guys about matters of the heart. I'm really trying to carve out this video today about what do we do when we get disappointments? What happens when you spend your first night in hell because the person you love no longer loves you, they love somebody else. And that's a hard line in reality. You are not seeing them anymore. They don't want to see you anymore. And you don't know what happened. And it's not a story about saying they're bad, they did something wrong. They did what they had to do with their life. And I don't know what breakup ever ends up well. To be honest, whether somebody's honest about it or not honest about it, breaking up is a hard thing to do. And then what about those situations where you're at work and you may have the perspective that you're doing well with your career trajectory, especially if you want to go and grow more towards the top, whatever the top is a personal thing, but I mean, like, if you're just interested in seeing your own personal development or professional development, then you're probably spirited enough to always want to do your best to achieve higher goals if you're at the workplace. But then things could happen like the layoff, and then that just wipes out any planning you had going on in your heart and mind. And it almost might even make you feel a little bit upset about the whole process of what it means to be somebody who needs employment to live. That's tough, right? Especially if you get laid off. Or what if you were really excited for an opportunity a growth change, right? Like a promotion like situation, but then it goes to another person. That stuff hurts. It's a hard line in reality. Like, all your feelings just won't change the end result of what's going to take place and shape in reality. Like when you lost that person who no longer loves you, gone, right? And there are other losses that are by far much worse that we have to get through. So when it happens, you'll probably be in shock. Your thoughts, your heart, you might get a little bit of an elevated heart rate. Your thoughts, your whole mental world starts to spin out of control when you're trying to put things together. And you're like, what happens? Well, what happens is you're going to experience your first night or a few nights in hell. You're going to have those times when you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh my gosh, it really happened. Like, life really happened. Because you thought that sleep gave you a separation from the hardship of your reality. So when you wake up, you ever had those? Anybody leave a comment if you've had those mornings where you're like, oh no, it really happened. You wake up and you're like, oh no, it really happened to me. I laugh about it now, and you can see a lot of great movies that make humor of it. But I want to keep you guys in this place. Don't hurt anybody. You're going to be hurt. And sometimes when we hurt others. I'm not saying that's everybody, but I don't want you to hurt yourself further. I don't think there's anything you can take, anything you can really do to get out of that first night in hell. So when that fall happens and that disappointment sets in and that hard reality now changes the future of your life and you weren't ready for it, lie down with your eyes open. It's an eyes wide shut kind of night. There's no way else to put it to you, but you're going to live, because if you're watching me today, you've already lived. You've already had these moments. You've had them along with me in your personal walk, right? So just remember that there was a time before the fall, and you can be that person still, or even a better version of that person, because you always want to pursue personal growth in your life. Because why would you want to produce bad results? And if you're aware that you're doing things that aren't really growing your life, do less of them. That's the only thing I could really say, because I know big change is sometimes hard, but I don't want to discourage it. Sometimes people can go 360 just like that. Great on them, and they're great leaders by example. So I mean, I don't know. I always hope that I reach a large audience. Again, I get sometimes results where I get a lot of views. I don't know if everybody likes them, but with all the views I get, I would only hope that if you're watching this today, please subscribe and give it a like if you feel anything about it. I feel like I may have just been rambling candidly with you guys today, but I don't want you guys to really take your falls too hard. I want you to remember things will change again for the better. And there was, before the fall, you were on the up and up, and you're still that awesome up and up person, okay? So just remember that. And if you really need to reach out, drop a comment. Maybe we can do some emailing, whatever it might take. But I'm definitely here to see that you can get through what you got to get through, because I know you can, and you know you can too. You probably have already done this before, and remind yourself of those times you've done it before and what did you do next. Can I be honest with you? Always be creative. ABC, always be creative, because when you're creative, you take yourself out of that past traumatic drama of whatever it was that happened to you. Could have been at work, could have been within the family, or again, those intimate relationships where somebody leaves you and it breaks your heart and you think you can't live, and you wake up thinking, oh my God, it really happened to me. How can I live? But you did, and you do. And don't think there's never a good reason for you not to live, okay? I know I'm not speaking on the other side of that. I'm focusing on the living side. Let's live, okay? Let's live. Courage. Be good. I'll see you guys later. Peace and love.